And here we are with day 4, another super easy task to get you one step closer to having a completed bar study schedule. This task is really important, but few of us actually formalize it. We kind of have it in our heads, but formalizing it is a totally different story. So to that end, use the workbook or any place where you are taking notes. And today's task is simply, but very importantly, this. Write down, mark, take note of your study start date. On what day will you begin to study, right? And for some of you who've already begun studying, that date is in the past. However, for purposes of getting your study plan completed, if you've already begun studying, just go ahead and mark that you'll start studying on Saturday or Monday, whichever day that falls after this challenge ends, after you have your complete study plan ready. So pick a date in the future that you will begin studying, or at least will mark the beginning of your study plan. Then pick the date that you will stop studying, right? And hopefully that's, a bit of time before the actual exam. Okay, so pick the time that you will stop studying. You may be confused as to whether the exam will be in July or September. Understood. If that's the case, then I encourage you to shoot for the date that you would prefer to take the exam in and plan your schedule accordingly. Once you learn this method for laying out your schedule, you'll easily be able to massage it or spread it out later for it to last for a later date if you would like. You can also get to the end of the study schedule and start over again from the top, completely up to you. So choose your study start date, choose your study end date. And the most important thing is in between those two dates, you need to go and look into each week and select the date or days that you will not be studying. Not be studying. That's right. You will write down if it's your birthday, if it's your mom's birthday, if it's an anniversary, if it's a weekly rest day for you, if it's a religious holiday, or simply a mental health day. You will go through and mark which days you absolutely will not be studying. With the method that you are going to learn between tonight and tomorrow, you will certainly have plenty of time that you can take off guilt-free. Most importantly, this will give you a lot of flex states. So if life happens, which hopefully nothing is happening right now, we're all, locked in at home, and hopefully everything just kind of stays, status quo with us safe inside. But sometimes life happens, or maybe sometimes you just have a day where you don't feel like studying, or the kids don't feel like letting you study. Those days come in very handy for that, right? The point is to give you a study schedule that flexes with your life. So start from now determining which days you will and will not study. Just black out your no study days, okay? Make sure you have your start date, your end date, and your no study days. That's today's task. Super simple, super easy. Hashtag no excuses. Let's get it done. See you tonight for this this is the game changer talk, okay? See you tonight. We're going to talk about that at 8 p.m. Eastern. Please go ahead and mark your calendars, set your timers so that you'll hop on into wherever you're watching the video from and be with us as I teach you the super important thing. The page for your notes on tonight's talk is in your notebook, your workbook. You will want to have your workbook handy while we talk tonight. See you then.